Hello again, or hello for the first time. Today we're in Canandaigua, New York at Sonnenberg Gardens. Now we haven't been here in a long time, but if you're not familiar with Sonnenberg, it is 50 acres with 9 formal gardens and a Queen Anne style mansion. It's gorgeous, we love it. And for those of you who don't know, I love it especially because this is where we got engaged. So I love these gardens. They're beautiful. Let's go see them together.
So there's a tram to take you around, but you can also walk, but they give you this brochure and it has a map of the estate, and they have all kinds of different gardens here. Italian garden, Japanese garden, there's the rose garden. So if you do like this video, give it a thumbs up. So after the main entrance, you come out to the greenhouse area, basically. You can't have beautiful gardens without a greenhouse. It is older, and it's got to be crazy to maintain this. So, you know, they've seen better days, but the plants in here are so gorgeous. At the front gate, they posted their schedule of events, and one of the events is an orchid show. If you are into orchids, this might be a good place to check out.
Beautiful birds, the last room in the farmhouse will be up. We're going to do the seed with the banana. Also, out of the farmhouse is a orchid and with the going ferns as well as other types of plants.
Wow.
A raft turtle irrigating this place in the farmhouse that provides gentle watering where it was around, as well as certain out-of-the-way places in search of orchids for the greenhouses at Sonnenberg. Mrs. Thompson's summer home is Canandaigua. Several pairs of trousers were irreparably torn and hands deeply cut in climbing trees. And there came out their engagement with dainty ladies with curls. She said that, turn about. The altitude of the places we had visited seemed to attract Mrs. Thompson. And at that one time, she had become alarmingly ill. On this account, we determined to return home. And they orphans that are also native to Southeast Asia, southern Japan. However, during Mrs. Thompson's time, the national house with them used for a miniature naturally insured.
Hey honey.
Hey.
Are you prepared for me to be making googly lovey-dovey eyes at you all day?
Oh, because we got engaged here.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll have to show that part because it's a really nice area there.
It is. It's beautiful and it was very romantic.
I'm not going to lie. We always get lost in here. We've spent probably an hour here at one point just walking around, but they are fixing things. Look at this. The state does a great job maintaining. A lot of love goes into this place. Sometimes as we're walking through here, I wonder, oh, what are these lights here for? But I always forget that they have moonlight strolls during August, and then they have some Halloween related strolls at night. And you can walk through here with groups at night, and so they must light these up. We've never been here at night because it's a little far away from home to be driving in the dark, I think. You know, when you travel a little bit and you hit a deer, that kind of puts the kibosh on driving at night for a little while. Here's the Japanese garden. We love this. The tea house in the middle is actually from Japan. Most of these things are actually from Japan. Some turtles there, sunning themselves on the rock.
A little seat for your butt?
Yeah, so you can sit and relax. In 1906, a crew of 7 Japanese workers led by landscape designer Kei Watamori sculpted what was previously a 1-acre apple orchard into an authentic Japanese garden. They transformed a gently sloping lawn into a garden of rolling hills, pools, and winding brooks, building the hills from the soil removed to create the pools. This beautiful garden is a favorite of many staff and volunteers at Sonnenberg. You can see the walls in there made out of rice paper. I'm not really sure how many authentic Japanese tea houses there are on the east coast of the US, but this is probably one of the beautiful ones. Love this brook that comes through here. Where do you want to go next?
Oh, do you want to go see the Roman baths over there? I love that section.
Yeah, last time we were here, they had this closed off, so I wonder what work they did on the Roman bath.
I'm excited that it's open again.
Yeah, this must have been just amazing in its heyday. Oh yeah, you can see it's...
If you use your imagination, though, you can tell what this was.
Yeah, I have some photos I'll have to get. Look at that. Some changing rooms across the way.
Holy cow.
That's up there.
And walk up towards the mansion now. But there's a few more gardens, I think, before we actually get to the mansion.
Yeah, with all the statues. I love the statues.
Of course, that being said, there are too many gardens to cover in one video. If you want to see us come back, please hit subscribe down below, as well as like this video. It lets us know that you liked it. Basically, that's how that works, right? And then if you leave a comment down below, it helps YouTube understand that this had some type of value rather than just taking up space on their server farm or whatever. And there's so much stuff to see here, so if you did see something that you want to see more of, leave a comment down below about that stuff too. Also, like, ask us why we're not going to show you the rose garden in this video, because we'll be back when there's more blooms. Right now it's not impressive. I mean, it is, but...
Yeah, the spring in the rose garden is incredible. Oh, cool! They're finally gonna do it. Look at, honey. They're gonna redo
the Temple of Diana.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this because I've always seen this and seen these pictures and just been so impressed by it. Summer 2025. That's not that far away.
So we're just walking through the Italian garden right now. Next time we'll show this from up above on the second floor of the mansion. We're only going to go to the first floor this year. Next year, when they open for the spring, we'll come back and see the rose garden and the second floor of the mansion. You can't go to the third floor of the mansion. That's like our goal in life is to come here and go to the third floor. So here's the blue and white garden. This is the statue for...
This is the Diana statue that came from that, the little gazebo that they're going to restore.
Nice.
Because they saved her.
Thank goodness. Okay, it's marble. It'd be nice to see when that's all finished.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see it in progress too.
I know, right?
This garden, all the blue and white flowers through here. We're kind of past peak season, but still there's quite a bit blooming. And it's been warm, so maybe that's the reason why.
It's gorgeous.
And we're at the mansion now, so we're going to head in.
Yeah.
See how the other half lived. Even the doors here. Look at this. The tile. Oh, the library, yes. I love the old photos they have here. It's amazing. Imagine sitting here, oh, I don't want to read this book anymore, so I'll just go look out at my Italian garden.
Well, I always want to kind of look at the older books that they have here and guess which ones were theirs.
Oh,
because,
yeah.
you know, they've got the encyclopedias and everything and whole volumes of classics, but then they have other ones, like, I'm not sure what Red Pepper Burns is, but it's like, is this the one that they would sit here and actually read over and over again, and then the encyclopedias were just for show?
I told them a little bit about that one. Oh, yeah.
That chandelier up here. It's beautiful.
Look at this furniture.
Oh yeah, in the study. Did they change it out?
Look at that duck.
It's some stuff from Japan here too. I see.
You're welcome. Thank you. We're glad you're here.
It's so beautiful here.
Look at that screen.
And this room is something else. Balcony up here. Isn't that something? It's just like our fireplace at home. Yeah, look at that view. So at one point you couldn't walk in this room. You could look around the corners here, right there, and walk around, but you couldn't actually step into this room. They seem to close some parts off every so often, probably for maintenance. So if you come here, or if you've been here, maybe you didn't get to see what you can see now. So it might be worth a visit again. This fireplace on the other side of the wall. It's pretty fantastic. It's unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah, you know what's really cool? They have a photo of, so that Mrs. Thompson frequently redecorated this room, even though they only used it for more formal occasions and guests.
Oh.
But they have a photo of how it looked in 1890.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that great?
Here's where you would pull up and come out and go into the main entrance around the corner. So that was the main entrance right here.
And you can have your wedding here. I looked into it when we were getting married, and it's not as expensive as you would think. I mean, it's not cheap, but nothing wedding related is. But you can either have it outside in a big tent that you rent, or you can have it in the carriage house if your numbers are low enough.
So now we're going to go through the rock garden, which has sentimental value for us. And we'll kind of show you around. It's a neat little walk to get there. And then later on, we have a picnic that we brought, but we should go to the wine, do some wine tasting.
Oh, we could do that.
If that's open today, which I think it might be. But there's also a gift shop, so can't leave without going through the gift shop.
Yeah.
Out here they're working on a lot of things. Again, more maintenance. And it's a nice little walk. Yeah, last time we were here a few years ago, this was drained, so they must have been fixing the waterfall over there. This bridge we're going over. Little stairway going up. They're fixing this part too. Since the rock garden was built and planted between 1915 and 1919, a stone pathway through the garden takes you past a large pool and over an arched wooden bridge. You will see and hear a water cascade and a series of pools, then walk through a limestone grotto. There's some portraits being done, but this is where we walked under just a second ago. Since they're taking portraits there at what we want to show you, we're going to go to the gift shop first and have our little picnic, and we'll come back. So, yeah, I'll go up to the gift shop. It's so awesome in here.
We're getting married in 2026.
They have a whole bunch of things here. Paints, art supplies, books. That's nice.
Squash.
Some stuffed trees of New York, birds of New York. And luckily you don't have to go downstairs to get wine. They have a whole bunch of local things since we're in the Finger Lakes.
We used to get this one.
Inspire more.
It's popular, you can tell.
Yeah. Oh, raspberry.
But yeah, this place has been, I mean, we just kind of.
Sonnenberg wines. The Sonnenberg's Mary Red. Belvedere. Garden Red. summer house.
One of my favorite things.
There's that Niagara Landing Wine Cellars hot pepper wine.
Ooh.
Got our hot pepper wine.
Yeah, we'll try it.
Yeah, it should be interesting. It turns out we just missed the wine tasting. It runs from noon to 3. It said Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So one day we'll have to come and do that too.
Yeah.
Back from the car. Brought our picnic basket. And they happen to have a picnic table right here. I bought cheese and crackers and some Country Time lemonade. There's also ice packs. It's got some bananas in here and peanut butter and jelly.
Yay, the classic. Just a little in case it's weird. That's for me.
Oh, wow. Yeah, heat back of your throat.
Sweet, then the heat.
Yeah.
You're correct.
A little kick there.
No,
It's
like
not,
a sweet
it's not crazy.
Sweet and spicy pickle.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, without the pickle.
There we go. Secured. Head back over there now. It's delicious picnic lunch. Here we are. Okay, so this hydrangea that's on top here is over 100 years old. Can you imagine? It's been growing here that long. The vine goes all the way up here. It's a climbing hydrangea. It's so beautiful. And this is the summer house. We could have brought the picnic lunch here.
Can you imagine?
Climbing hydrangeas are really strange, right? We're used to them dying back every year up here in New York, and here's this one that's just like growing on top of this structure.
It's basically a tree.
Yeah, fascinating.
Oh, look how interesting that the vines go up the side.
So one time we were here and there was a wedding, and there was a whole bunch of petals all over the place.
Very small children, flower girls.
I picked one up and I was like, oh, I got you a flower. And it was funny and ha ha ha.
Yeah, well, because they were fake flowers. They were doing a really good job of cleaning up after these tiny flower girls anyways. But there was one that they missed.
Yeah.
And fake flowers in a real garden.
But we left it here. We hid it in a certain spot. And I'll show you guys where that is. At the next time, we were like, oh, it'll be gone. But it was the next year. We picked it up and like, oh, look at that. And we put it back just because, right? We put it back that time? Or was it a message and we brought it home?
We did bring it home because we were concerned that it would disappear.
That's right. So the second time we brought it home, I was like, oh, let's pretend we found it.
Well, no, you were sneaky. Because you were like, oh, I need to tie my shoe. I didn't know.
Wait,
I
what?
didn't know you brought it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I had no idea you
Should I
brought it.
remember this stuff?
I had my suspicions because you came dressed up to pick me up for this.
Oh,
and you
boy.
brought flowers.
What a goof.
And I was like,
So we went over here. So right under this climbing hydrangea, on this we sat. You sat here, right?
I was over here.
Oh, you were over there?
Yeah, because it was like right over here. I was looking like, oh, this is where we hid our flower.
Oh, I thought it was here.
You pretended you had to tie your shoe and you dropped something. And so you like reached over the edge. And then like I was, you know, you have
a better memory than I do.
Well, it was a big moment for me. I cried a lot.
But we sat here,
Yeah.
right? We sat in this spot. On
See,
the
I
edge
thought we
here.
sat on that spot.
No, I think we sat here because
Maybe we did.
this is where that flower was hid the first year. I put it like right next to this boulder here, this rock. This is my side of the story. So I was sitting here. You were sitting there, right next to me.
I was zoning out.
And
I was looking around like, oh, it's
it was
so
kind of
beautiful.
warm out. It was
it's
July,
so nice
right?
out. Yeah, it was in the summer.
So I had the ring in my pocket, and I needed to get the pedal together in the pocket with my ring, and I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh,
Look at what's down here. And she's like, what? What's down there? And so out of here, I reached down, which is further than it seemed. And I was like, oh my gosh. I put it in the flower, and I was like, what is this?
They're so cute.
And I gave it to her, and this is where it happened. This is where it happened.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
I can remember that part.
They're so cute.
I think you may have been over there.
I can't believe you kneeled on the stone.
Yeah.
That was impressive.
He said, distracting himself. Like, look at that tile. And some of them are gone, are missing. Oh wait, no. From across the way, it looked like this one was missing. What is that, like plaster? It can't be plaster. And then she cried.
I cried.
She cried because she knew what she was in store for.
No, I would say, I would repeat what I said, but we'd have to bleep it out. I was so excited that there were some expletives. But if you guys are looking for a really nice place to propose, they're so cute. So cute.
So on that note, and before anyone starts crying, because there's no crying in these
romantic
videos. Thank you for watching. We appreciate it. Thank you for coming around with our rides all over New York. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit subscribe. It's free down below. Please like and share this video. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time from wherever. We're going to the other end of Canandaigua Lake, which that video will be right here
at some point.
And then the one that's over my face, YouTube thinks you really would like that video.
They're probably right.
Yeah,
they're so good at this.
Covering my face. I mean, it's gotta be right.